this is Kim with HeIsReal.com, and today I want to talk a little bit more about acting. There are some ways and some ideas that you can always make creative choices, no matter whether you're doing the same play over and over and over again. You know, a lot of times, you put you and your company puts a lot of time, effort, and energy into a play, and it needs to come out very believable. But in order for you to do that, you need to have some creative choices. Now, I know whether you're doing film, a play, a skit, a street drama, whatever it is that you're doing, obviously you're going to have to do some of those things within that confine. You can't, if your lighting cue, if you're on stage and your lighting cue is stage left and you decided to try to do it on stage right, you're going to upset everyone. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about some of the dialogue, some of the actions, maybe some of the inflections, maybe making it a bit funnier, maybe not quite as funny, just depending upon the situation. Well, how do you do that? How in the world can you make your acting not become a formula? Well, I'm gonna do just a little reading, just kind of give you a small example. But the one thing I learned when I was in school was always make sure you know the subtext on your script. You always basically write it in your own words, just so you'll know how to really, really convey that to the audience. You have to say what's on the paper, but if you know it to read, like maybe the way you would say it in your own words, that way you could put your own little twist and spin on it, kind of thing. It would really, really help. But, I'm just going to, the material that I'm about to read from is from Ed Young's church, Pastor Ed Young in Texas. He has an excellent children's ministry called, with their pastors are called Creative Pastors. And they write their own children's church curriculum, and activities and all kinds of stuff, all the way from nursery to 5th grade. And it's really cool. It just depends upon, what age group it is as to what they do. Well, in children's church, in the actual assembly of children's church, they have live actors that work with a DVD. And of course, everybody has to be on the right cue. The person pressing the DVD and the actors all have to mix in together. Plus, if you have lights, lighting cues. Well, I did one a couple years ago, about 2 years ago, that we did called the Robot Repair Shop, and I was one of the robot repair techs, and me and this other person, and then we got we had different guests or whatever on, and it was really fun, and we got to we dressed up and we did some things, especially if you're working with kids, it's always good to make sure that you're over the top a little bit, but obviously believable, because, and especially in an assembly with 100, we had at least 100 kids. I had to be able to be seen, from the back. So, here I am on stage. So I had to be larger than life, and I had to be really, really energetic for these kids. And sometimes it takes a lot out of you, but it was important for me to go ahead and know my script. So when I got there, I could be able to, to convey it to them. Now, of course, I've obviously forgotten the lines, but I'm going to read you just my little opening text. And I'm going to read it to you a couple of different ways and make some comparisons. So tell me what you think about this. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Dr. Tomorrow's Robot Repair Shop. This special show tells us how we can relate the parts of our bodies to a robot. We are ready to see what robot parts Dr. Tomorrow is going to show us how to fix today, aren't we? Of course, now I was reading it. Now, if I'd have learned it, it would have been a little bit better. And of course, the kids were like, yay! And I'm talking to them the whole time. And I'm looking them in the eye, and I'm engaging them, and I'm taking them with me. Hey, our parts of our body related to a robot. Oh my gosh. I had to be able to show them how cool that was. Now, if I'd have said it Hello everyone, welcome back to Dr. Tomorrow's Robot Repair Shop. This special show shows us how we can relate our parts of our body to a robot. So we are ready to see what robot parts Dr. Tomorrow is going to show us how to fix today, aren't we? You know, if I'm really sheepish and shy, well, they checked out. Those kids are gone. They have checked out. So my creative choice for them, for this was to be over the top, looking them in the face, right up at them, getting down to their level, and being able to draw them in with my words, my actions, my inflections, my excitement, and my believability. Now, of course, I wasn't as over the top because I'm on film, but I hope that this kind of helps you a little bit. So just remember, it's not a formula. It doesn't have to. Oh, and another thing, this is really cool. This is something that I personally have learned, and I'm sure a lot of people have heard this before, but if you say, well, I'm nervous, I don't like looking in people's faces, I don't like looking in their eyes. Well, look over them. Look at the back of the wall, that kind of thing, because that way, you can still be over the top. And you have a microphone, so chances are you're louder than them, so yay! And believe me, if you can engage kids without them criticizing you, you can do anything, I promise you. So anyway, I hope this helps you guys, and I know it was just a little cheesy little illustration, but I think it maybe kind of brought home the point. So anyway, let me know your thoughts, concerns, questions, reviews, whatever you have. Kim@heisreal.com, or leave a comment below, or go to heisreal.com. Talk to you later. Bye.